Join us now is Adrienne Howe with Beauty Sophisticate, and we'd like to thank Adrienne for doing our makeup this morning, and thank her for coming on the show today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We're excited to have you on the show. You've done our makeup several times now, and you've done a fabulous job with us. So let's start by finding out a little bit about you. When did you start Beauty Sophisticate?
I started Beauty Sophisticate about 1.5 years ago. I got a lot of my training at a department store, and I learned a lot of product knowledge there. But I found that a lot of clients, they buy a lot of makeup and they don't really know what to do with it when they go home. So I wanted to introduce an extra level of service to my clients, so I go on their location, to their home or their hotel room, wherever they're getting ready for a big event like a wedding, family portraits, photo shoots with models, and I help them get ready and make sure that their makeup is appropriate for their event, that it's going to last all day, and that it's going to look good in their pictures. And something different about me is I only use makeup that's cruelty-free. I research a lot of the brands that I use to make sure that they're not tested on animals. It's an important issue to me, and I know a lot of my clients have really appreciated
it. It's a big trend now, I think.
Yeah.
Really making sure that you use things that are safe and also safe for the environment.
I mean, it's amazing how you can set up such a professional setup, and it's so mobile. With everything with the cases and everything, just come in, you set up. And
I come in with I come in with my chair. It has a little table, all my supplies, all my makeup, and and I'm able to travel pretty much anywhere you want me to go. I'm mobile.
So what are some of the current trends in makeup, though? How have things changed?
This year, smoky eyes are obviously still a big trend, but you're seeing it being done with more earthy tones, like rich golds, coppers, also with a little bit of color, maybe a navy blue or a deep plum is pretty. Another trend that is going on right now is bright lips, the retro or pinup girl thing. Katy Perry's an example of someone who wears that trend a lot, and it's very pretty on her. So, and also just overall balanced face, a little bit of eyes, a little bit of cheeks, a little bit of lips, just overall balanced. So.
And what's kind of the most important key thing for somebody to be comfortable with their makeup? I mean, what do you start with? What matters the most?
I would say the most important piece is just taking good care of yourself and taking good care of your skin. Make sure you're wearing your SPF during the day. Be on the proper skincare regime, the right cleanser, the right moisturizer, and just eat healthy, take good care of yourself. As far as cosmetics go, make sure you're wearing the right color foundation, match it to your jawline, and look in it in a couple different lights. If you can't tell where you put it, then you know you've got the right color. A lot of people, when the seasons change, they want to go a little bit darker in their foundation. Right, and then you can see that line.
Yeah.
So I always recommend if you feel like you're a little pale, add a little bronzer. Don't go darker in your foundation.
Don't do more foundation.
Right.
Now you've put together a pretty extensive list of your top 10 tips for makeup, and you just touched upon a few of them. You want to run through some other ones for us?
A lot of people want to know how to make their lipstick stay on longer, and there's some good long wearing formulas out there. There's a lot of good stains out there, and that'll help it stay on longer. Also, just layering lipstick and then gloss, that helps. Make sure your lips are nice and moisturized and conditioned first. And that'll make it stay on longer. Another tip people ask me is, how do I make my lips look fuller? There's a lot of good plumpers out there.
Do those really work?
They do work, yes. If you don't want to go that route, though, you can take a little bit of a shimmer product right in the Cupid's bow, right where your top lip does the V, right in there, and that'll catch the light and make your lips look fuller.
And what about primers for foundation?
Yeah, primers are a big thing right now. I always use a foundation primer. I'm sure y'all have seen my little clear bottles.
Right.
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it's a silicone-based primer, and what silicone does is it kind of makes the skin lay flatter. So if you have any fine lines, large pores, it just makes your makeup go on and stay on longer, gives it something to grip to rather than just the oils on your skin, and also helps cut down on shine. And silicone, the molecular structure of it is actually bigger than your pores. So some people think, oh, is it going to clog my pores? It physically cannot get in to clog your pores.
It actually seems like it might be a benefit because it'll prevent the makeup from getting into your pores.
Right.
So kind of putting that surface
That's true.
layer down.
That's true.
And what about for mascara? I mean, you go in to get mascara, and there's like so many. There's like longer lashes and curlier lashes.
Right.
And, ones with it's like a cream you put on first, and different kinds of brushes. I mean, how did you pick?
There's a ton of different choices, and really you just have to try a few and see which ones you like. I really like the tube mascaras or the extending fiber mascaras, and that helps lengthen and thicken the lashes, almost like you're wearing false ones. There's a lot of good ones out there that you can try.
Actually, you had done our makeup for the Business Expo, and I had the fake eyelashes
Yeah.
done. I was wondering how it would feel, but it really wasn't that bad. It was
Yeah, you
amazing.
get used to them. It feels a little heavy at first, but then you get used to them. And there's all different styles you can choose from, more natural or more dramatic. I have some on right now, actually, just on the ends. So you can pick all different styles.
Now, any myths you'd like to dispel on makeup, or anything people think that they're doing right?
I hear a lot of, well, I'm wearing a blue dress, should I wear blue eyeshadow? You don't necessarily have to do that.
Okay.
Maybe if you're 16, you're going to the prom, you can definitely do that. If you're a 45-year-old mother of the bride, you may not want to wear sparkly blue eyeshadow if you're wearing a blue dress. So I just say, if you're worried about what colors to wear, always stick with the classic neutrals, pinks, ivories, browns. Always look stylish, never look dated, and you'll always be appropriate for whatever event you're going to. So definitely you don't need to match your eyeshadow to your outfit.
I was watching my girl with one of the girls that was homesick, one of my daughters that was homesick, and it takes place in the 70s, and Jamie Lee Curtis says there's one thing that you can never have too much of, and that's blue
eyeshadow. Yeah. Yep, definitely. That was a big trend back then, but nowadays you don't necessarily have to do that. A lot of people also think they have to match their eyeshadow to their eye color, and that'll bring out the color of their eyes, and that's not necessarily true either. If you have blue eyes, actually the opposite is true. If you wear brown, it'll make your eyes look bluer. If you have green eyes, purple is good, and that'll make your eyes look more green, things like that. Instead of using green eyeshadow on green eyes, doesn't really make your eyes look any greener.
Well, thank you so much, Adrian, for coming on the show. Some
Yeah,
great
thank
tips.
you.
And if you want to look at the list of top makeup tips, we'll have them on the lknsavings.com website. You can click on Beauty Sophisticates. There are
Thank
local
you.
deals. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adrian.